Hey guys, welcome back to another exciting episode of Blazing Beards. So guys, today is a very important day. Today I have completed my year journey. So for you guys that haven't ever tried to go through the year journey, I'm going to give you some of my thoughts as to what you can expect, the things I like about having a beard, and the things that I don't like about having a beard. Now for myself, I was 55 years old and I had never grown a beard. Honestly, I really never even thought about growing a beard. I had a mustache my entire life, although not one as big as this. I say my entire life. From the time I was probably about 15 years old, I sported a mustache. I think I shaved it off once in the 55 years and I didn't like it, so I grew it right back. So I've always had some kind of facial hair, but never a beard. So a couple years ago, or I guess about a year ago, I sold my business. And when I sold my business, I basically decided I'm going to take a year off, kind of decide what I want to do next. I don't want to do a lot of full-time work, but I want to kind of have like a semi-retirement. And part of that, I thought, one day I was just kind of grubby, I guess. I hadn't shaved for a couple of days, and my wife said something like, "What are you doing, trying to grow a beard?" And at that point I thought, yeah, I'm going to grow a beard. So I started on my journey, and then I joined, a couple of different beard sites, or looked at different beard sites online, and I heard about the yeard. And I said, hey, that's a great challenge. I wonder what I would look like if I actually went for a full year without shaving. Just no shaving at all. And then that kind of changed a little bit, probably after about 4 months in or so. I realized that, yeah, I want the beard to grow long, and I want to keep it growing long, but I didn't like that my beard grows up to about right here. So that's kind of high on my face, so I just started trimming in the cheek lines. And other than that, other than keeping the cheek lines trimmed in, I haven't touched my beard. So this is my natural yeard. It's the natural shape, the natural amount of curl in it. Today I didn't blow dry it straight or anything like that. I just got out of the shower, put a little oil in, put a little balm in, and this is it. So this is my yeard, the way it naturally looks, the way it looks almost every day. So I like it. I don't know about you guys, but I was kind of excited to hit my year journey. Now I'm kind of sitting here going, what do I do next? Well, quite frankly, guys, I haven't decided. Am I going to trim it? Am I going to, take it down to a shorter beard, maybe a circle beard? I'm not really sure. But the nice thing is there are all sorts of options open to me now that I have a full year. So, guys, what is it that I like about having a beard? First thing I guess would be it's a fun hobby. It's something that you have to have a lot of patience for, but as your beard grows out, you start off with a little bit of oil, and then you move on to a balm, and all the balms and oils, they have different scents, and you get to research the different companies. I'm just flabbergasted at the amount of beard product companies there are out there. So I've tried a lot of them. It can be expensive, but after a certain amount of time, probably after about my 6-month mark, I kind of stopped buying beard products. And then as part of my hobby, I decided I'm going to make my own beard products. So I made my own oils, I've made my own balms, I've tried lots of different scents. So yeah, it's a hobby. So it's a lot of experimenting to see what works and what doesn't work. And quite frankly, it was a lot of fun. I have really enjoyed it. Another thing I really like about growing a beard is I've made a lot of new friends. So not necessarily friends that I go out to lunch with or hang out with during the day, but a lot of online friends. So I joined a couple different beard sites. The Society of Bearded Gentlemen is one of them, where you interact back and forth online with people who are also growing beards, who are also experiencing the same issues and the same triumphs that you are as you're going through your journey. So it was a lot of fun. I think I've made some friends that way. I like interacting with those guys. It's a very supportive community, the bearding community. Another thing I like about having a beard is I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot not only about myself in terms of, how I view myself, where are my insecurities, I guess I learned all about, hair and the hair life cycle, and how your hair grows. I never would have thought that in a year's worth of time I could have a beard this long. I didn't know, for instance, that beard hair grows at about a half an inch a month. If you think about it, that's pretty fast. You can go from no beard to kind of corporate beard length probably in about 2 to 3 months. So anyway, I didn't know that. I was glad to find it out because it was fun watching my beard grow. How long do I want it to grow? I don't know. Do I want it to grow longer? I'm not sure. But I'm going to have fun doing it no matter what I decide. One thing I like about having a beard is you're different from the norm. 90% of guys, are clean shaven or only sport a mustache. But when you have a beard, you're noticed. You're noticed by, men and women alike. You get lots of compliments and comments on your beard, questions, how long did it take you to grow that beard, etc. And usually when I tell people that I've only been growing this for a year or just up to a year, they're like, wow, that's a lot. But when I look at beard sites and stuff like that and I see other guys' beards, it's not that much. It's probably about average. It's probably about, the longest hairs are probably about 6 inches, maybe 7 inches long. So I think I'm about average. Having a beard has taught me patience, or going on this challenge has taught me patience. Seeing yourself every day, you don't really notice the changes. But, if you look back at different pictures and stuff like that, and pictures you take along the way, and pictures you post on your beard social media places, you find out, it's really making progress. And as you make progress, it encourages you to do it more. So I think that is really another one of the things that I like about having a beard is it taught me patience, and I stuck it through and I'm happy. So what about the things I don't like about having a beard? So there are several things that I would say make it so that, I'm not always super thrilled with things that happen because I have a beard. Probably the first thing is the amount of grooming time. Now I see on a lot of YouTube videos and beard sites that they're like, here's a 5-minute beard, here's a 3-minute beard, and quite frankly guys, I don't buy it. If I just add up the time it takes me to groom my beard each day, I would say it adds at least a half an hour to my daily routine from when I didn't have a beard. Maybe the guys who are saying their beard takes them 5 minutes, either they're not keeping it as well groomed as I do, or maybe they've always had a beard and they're not looking at the difference. But I used to get into the shower, basically wash my hair, wash my body, hop out of the shower, and that would take me about 10 minutes worth of time. Now, I guess the big difference is I co-wash my beard pretty much every day because I don't want it to be dirty and I want it to be well conditioned and looking good. So I wash it about twice a week and I co-wash it every day. Now, when you co-wash your beard, basically that's washing it with a conditioner. So the first thing you do when you get in the shower is you put in the conditioner into your beard, and you have to let it sit there for probably about 3 to 5 minutes for it to absorb and do its job. So that adds 5 minutes right off the bat. And then you rinsing it out and all that kind of stuff. And then when you get out of the shower, okay, now you have to comb through your beard. And that usually takes another 3, 4, 5 minutes to comb it through, make sure you get no tangles out. You want to be gentle and you want to go slow because last thing you want to be doing is pulling out beard hair. So that takes a while. And then you have to apply some oil and you put the oil down on your skin because you don't want your skin to be irritated or dried out. And then you usually have to put in some kind of balm. And the balm, so oiling and balming probably takes another 3 to 4 minutes. Not necessarily to put it in, but to put it in, to comb it through, to shape it the way you want it. and then, basically you're done. But basically I think the total time, for me at least, takes about an extra half an hour every day to get my beard groomed. So you can decide, how well you want your beard groomed if you decide to grow a beard, but keep in mind it's going to take some extra time. One of the other things I really don't like about having a beard is, I used to be defined, we're all defined by different things. I used to be defined as, hey, the guy who owns the preschool, or the guy who, has two beautiful daughters and a beautiful wife that we met at church. Always in kind of a positive way, or hey, he was my boss for a while and he did a really good job, and I was defined more for things I did and how I acted. But now that I have a beard, I think people's first response is, oh yeah, I know Andrew, he's the guy with the beard. So I'm not so sure that I like that. I prefer people to judge me and know me based on who I am, not what I look like. And I found that when you have a beard, that's the first thing that people define you as, is the guy with the beard. And probably because, like I said, only about 10% of guys probably actually grow, a full beard. So I don't like that. I also don't like getting snarky comments. I've gotten comments before, hey Santa, when are you gonna, deliver my presents and stuff like that. And, at first it was kind of fun when people would call you Santa, because at least they were noticing that I had a beard. But after a while, it gets kind of old. Some of the comments get old, hey, did you forget to shave? Or just, people saying, hey, when are you gonna shave that thing off? That don't think that, hey, it's important to you. It's something that, it's a look that you're trying to come up with. And I definitely, don't necessarily appreciate the snarky comments. I love Santa, don't get me wrong. I think it's a great thing, and probably around Christmas time I might, dye my beard white and try to be Santa for the kids to do a good thing, and sometimes people turn your beard into a bad thing, and that I don't like. Another thing I don't like about having a big beard, now that it's gotten bigger, is I'm constantly catching it and pulling it on stuff. You put on your seatbelt in your car, and it gets caught, and you gotta pull it out. Or you're sleeping and you roll over and you accidentally pull your beard. It doesn't feel good, and plus, you don't want to damage your beard. So, you spend a lot of time and investment in it, and you just don't want to damage it. And I find myself pulling it and tugging it accidentally much more often. And then the other thing, the last thing I would say that I don't like about having a beard is the amount of obsession I've come to have with it. So, you're constantly thinking about your beard. What does it look like? You go outside, you walk down the driveway to get the mail, and it's windy and your beard blows all over the place. And at first couple times that happens, and your beard actually moves in the wind, you say, wow, that feels really good. But after a while, it's like, wow, that just really messed up my beard. So constantly thinking about your beard, what kind of oils you're going to use tomorrow, which ones hold the best, which ones give you the style you want. Am I going to blow dry it straight? Am I going to use heat? Am I not? How much oil, how much balm, should I wash it today, etc., etc. It's a lot of obsession. So, I really don't like that part of it. And, that's something I'm just trying to get my routine down to bang, 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 and not think about it anymore. Because myself personally, I don't define myself as the guy with the beard. I define myself as a husband, a father, a good Christian, etc. And those are the things that, I want people to think when they see me, not necessarily the guy with the beard. So, those are the things that I like and that I don't like. Would I do this challenge again? Absolutely. I think anybody who has never grown a beard should definitely, they owe it to themselves to go through the experience. One, for the patience that it teaches you. Two, just so that you can see how awesome you look. I mean, I think I didn't say that on the things that I like. I think beards look awesome. They feel good, you can stroke them, they're just fantastic. So, Should you grow a beard? That's up to you. If you're going to do it, I would say definitely go for the year challenge. Why not see, what your potential is. So I've completed it. I'm very excited. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add for you guys onto this video my progression. So a bunch of pictures in a slideshow that are basically going to show from basically day 0 to my 365 days or the completion of my year. And I hope you guys enjoy it and try out the challenge for yourselves. It's a lot of fun. The good outweighs the bad. Just be aware that there are going to be some things that you don't like about having a beard, but overall, awesome. So guys, try it out for yourselves, and until next time, grow yourself a blazing beard. Enjoy the slideshow.